to all of you. It's
Thank you, ma'am.
uh, like the film is doing well all over the country, like be it any region. So I wanted to ask, like Mr. Gara just now said that he didn't have the confidence, his team. What about you, Dulkar and Mrunal? What do you have to say? Did you have that in releasing in Hindi, in the Hindi industry?
I was actually very keen. In fact, I kept pestering everybody because we finished shoot. I had some open dates. I said, "Hey, I'm free to dub. You know, so give me each version. I'll sit and do this because one of my films got pushed, and I'm not very good at doing nothing. So I said, let's just dub the Hindi version, and we'll figure what to do with it. You know, even if we have to give it to say our OTT partner, it'll be a proper dubbed version. You know, let's do the music. But I think we were all a little worried because there's a lot of films lined up at that time. And I mean, Mrunal is a big star in Hindi, but not many people know me here. So I think we had a few worries like that. Also, you know, Love Stories for a while hadn't really set the box office on fire. So that was another concern. I had major anxiety the night before. I was like, it's a romantic film. Are people going to come to the theaters? You know, I asked a lot of my friends that also. So I think in all of that, we were a little concerned, but I think now all of you have given us so much more courage. So definitely, you know, next films that we believe are special, will definitely, you know, dub and release simultaneously.
So ironically, you had said just before the release that you don't want to do any more love stories, you don't do negative characters, or you don't do other love stories.
That's because I don't like a tag. I mean, as it is, I feel like I have a big tag looming behind me my entire career. In the form of my father's name. So I didn't want another one where I'm a romantic hero or something like that. So I was like, let me take a break for some time. You know, I want to, not just to show you guys, I think I need to show myself also that I can do other things. Thank you.
Hi, I have one question for Mrunal and one question for Jayantibai and Ashwin sir. Mrunal, first question, what was your first reaction when the script came your way, the script of Sita Ramam?
I was like, this is the best that I have heard so far, but will I be able to speak in Telugu? I always wanted to play a character which is larger than life, and I wanted a character which would have shades, you know, 2 shades. In the first half you'll see a different me, second half you'll see a different me. And it was like when sir was narrating me the story, I was literally like, you know, imagining that story, and I could see me as Sita Mahalakshmi. I was like, I have to be a part of this film, irrespective if I know the language or I don't. I will work hard. I think, and the best thing was that time that I got in between the shoot, in between the schedules, you know, where there was COVID, so there was first wave, second wave, third wave. So I got that much time, that time to prepare on my character. I used to play all the Shah Rukh Khan songs in the background while, you know, before going to the scenes. And I think this was just most beautiful story that I've ever heard in life and I've ever been a part of. So thank you, Hanu sir, for, you know, reaching out for me. And I think like no one apart from me could play Sita Mahalakshmi.
And Jayanti sir, you know, if we look at this year, maximum films which have been dubbed in Hindi, you have brought them to the Hindi belts basically. How do you select the films in that sense, and what is the strategy of this idea of bringing them to Hindi?
Actually, अगर हमारी कंपनी की बात करें तो हमने कभी भी फिल्म को ऐसे सोचा नहीं. हमने 2004 से ये मार्केट शुरू करी है, लेकिन अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म थी. तभी सैटेलाइट बड़ी मार्केट थी. हमने पहली फिल्म रिलीज़ की थी चिरंजीवी जी की, अंजी करके टाइटल था. उनका हिंदी टाइटल हमने दिलेर दिया था. तो वहाँ से जर्नी शुरू हुई है. और जैसे अभी अब ये बोल सकते हैं कि डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म भी बड़ा हो गया और थिएट्रिकल भी बड़ा हो गया. तो अभी हम थिएट्रिकल में रिलीज़ कर रहे हैं. तो सिलेक्शन तो मेरी टीम करती है, अच्छी टीम है हमारे पास. तो जब सिलेक्ट करती है तो देखते हैं कि ये कितनी रिलीज़ करनी चाहिए. मेन काम इनका कितनी बड़ी करें. अगर ये फिल्म पर्टिकुलरली फिल्म देखें तो बहुत छोटी रिलीज़ हुई है एंड विदाउट प्रमोशन. ऐसा कभी होता नहीं है. और 1 महीने के बाद रिलीज़ हुई, जबकि रीजनल लैंग्वेज डिजिटल प्लेटफॉर्म पे चल रही है अभी भी. और ये पिक्चर अभी दशहरा भी देखेगी और दिवाली भी देखेगी, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है हमारे लिए.
And last question for Ashwin sir. Sir, your banner is completing 50 years soon. You have announced a mega film for that as well. And Prabhas was the chief guest at the pre-release launch as well. How exciting is that, the pre-release launch of Sita Ramam? Could you tell us how exciting is it for to work with Prabhas on a 50-year film and him supporting a love story like this?
Sir, this is my ambition for 50 years. I want to make a love story like Ek Tujhe Ke Liye. Since so many years, I am true follower of Balchandra sir and Maniratnam sir. So, at the end of my 49th year, it is possible to make this film with a great hero and heroine. And we are little bit delayed while we are doing Hindi dubbing and particularly doing Hindi publicity also. Previously, when I dubbed Mere Sapnankar Admi or Apsara or Indra the Tiger, we have sufficient time. But when we are doing this simultaneously, we were little bit delayed. But luckily, Vaijayanti got Jayanti Lal Gada. So it came to here all the way with successful note. And again, my thanks to my director, music director, and my hero, heroine. And Prabhasji is very fond of this film. He loves so much and he came all the way. And even he prepared to come for this press meets also at one stage. But unfortunately, his uncle passed away, Mr. Krishnam Raju. So all his blessings are with us. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Shadma this side from Home Bollywood. Firstly, congratulations everyone for the success. So मेरा first question जो है वो दुलकर जी से रहेगा. Well, this film is directly or indirectly being compared with Veer Zara. So दुलकर जी आपसे ये पूछना चाहूँगी वीर ज़ारा had शाहरुख खान. He is known for romance and he is the king of romance basically. So being compared with him directly or indirectly, like how do you feel right now?
I'm first and foremost a huge Shah Rukh sir fan, both on screen and off screen. He's such a model for all of us to sort of follow. Especially how he treats people, how he talks to them, how respectful he is towards women. Shah Rukh is one of those people, you can be in a room full of hundreds of thousands of people, but if he's talking to you, he's talking to you,
Right.
and you feel like you're the only person in the room. So he's very special, and I've grown up loving his films and watched DDLJ in theaters multiple times with my sister. It's probably one of my favorite films. He has always been an inspiration. In some way, I don't know what it is. Maybe even when I had doubts about becoming an actor, I used to always be like, he's such a strong personality and not just an actor. There's so much charm that he has and how he interacts with people. So I'm sure I've had influences in maybe how I interact with people. It's there somewhere, I think subliminally. I don't, subconsciously it's there. But comparing me to him is almost like insulting him because there's only one Shah Rukh Khan.
Definitely. Well, Runal, you said this is one character which you believe that only you would have played
I
it.
would want, like,
Yeah.
I will make sure that it doesn't go to anyone. That's like,
Right. So, do you believe that this, by far, in your career, this is the best film, and also in what term? In terms of your character or in terms of the story?
my first film, Love Sonia, was a very based on, sex trafficking, and it was very like hard hitting, where I was presented in a very real raw way. आई थिंक वो हीरोइन वाली जो बात होती है ना, वो इस फिल्म के थ्रू मुझे वो मिला है. आई मीन व्हाट अ एंट्री यार. व्हेन आई फर्स्ट सॉ माई सेल्फ आई वाज लाइक सर ये क्या मतलब व्हाट ही वाज, कितना ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग हुई है उसके पीछे. तो आई थिंक दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट फिल्म for me where I got to wear the sari, I got to wear like and what saris, man. Sheetal Sharma, God, I'm forever like, will be grateful to him for making me look like Sita Mahalakshmi, that larger than life character. And I believe like romance, talking about romance, काफ़ी कोविड के बाद फिल्में नहीं बन रही है जिसमें प्यार हो, तो आई फील लाइक इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू गेट इट बैक. एंड मैंने अभी ट्विटर पे हालांकि पढ़ा जहाँ पर लोग कह रहे हैं कि वी फाइनली हैव शाहरुख एंड काजोल बैक. सो that was like, I took a screenshot of that and sent it to all my friends who love Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol. So I'm really happy to be a part of this film. And क्या चाहिए यार किसी भी हीरोइन के लिए? We want that debut, and this is, I think, the best debut in South I could ever get.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, hello. Definitely you are looking very beautiful.
Hello.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Question over to. Hello, over here.
Sir.
My question to Mr. Vishal. Vishal, I'm coming to you also. Vishal, like you told that you are a assistant or whatever follower of A.R. Rahman. सर A.R. रहमान का म्यूजिक बहुत अलग होता है, वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन. तो कहीं वहाँ पर उसकी झलक दिखाई देगी क्या?
डेफिनेटली सर. वो
क्योंकि हमने ये गाना सुना नहीं है, वी जस्ट सॉ द क्लिप, तो बट एवरीबडी इज प्रेजिंग यू, इवन एवरीबडी द कास्ट आल्सो इज प्रेजिंग यू.
हाँ, वो इंस्पिरेशन एक होता है ना सर. वो मैं उनका स्टूडेंट था, उनके कॉलेज में पढ़ा था फर्स्ट ईयर इन 2008. 15 साल हो गए अभी. तो उनका एक छोटा सा इंस्पिरेशन होता है ये कि बी परसिस्टेंट इन वॉट एवर यू डू. ये सीखा है मैंने. और हर एक चीज़ जो इसके लिए, इस सीन के लिए ये म्यूज़िक ही अच्छा रहेगा, उसका जो कन्विक्शन होता है ना, इनका जैसे राइटिंग पे एक कन्विक्शन है ना, वैसा एक म्यूज़िक पे भी कन्विक्शन होना ज़रूरी है. वो चीज़ जो है मैंने सीखा है उनसे.